임시바유나 안실로 안실 키워 아유정 그원 우월로한 이노자
What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you back to more Let's Play Shadow of the Colossus. In the last episode, we defeated Colossus, the Flame Guardian, and in this episode, things are about to get super weird. So, we only have 5 Colossus left. I know, crazy, right? Only 5. We're going to want to head over this way, kind of towards where Avion is, but we're going to make a different approach, and as you can see, we want to head over this direction. So, this bridge over here is actually going to be the path we're going to take. So, it's kind of weird to think about how, you know, Fumito Ueda and Team Ico chose the different colossi that they decided to use in this game, and how they discarded some of the colossi, some of which were pretty good ideas, some of which, I mean, honestly, if I'm being frank, were not, or they were just done better in current iterations. Like, for instance, one that comes to mind is the Colossus Sirius, which was very similar to Colossus' build. The only difference was that you would have to have him chase you on your horse, and then he would get, like, stuck in a pillar, which is, like, in theory, that's, like, an okay idea, but then it's, like, would he be as fast as aggro? And I don't know, and it just doesn't seem like it's a completely realized idea, nor does he seem near as terrifying if you have your horse to aid you when Colossus isn't as fast as something like Dirge is. So, you know, you're thinking of ideas like that. But there are Colossi that are in the game as well that I have to wonder if it was the better decision than some of the discarded ideas. For instance, one of those ideas being the Phoenix, which it was on fire and you had to get Tricket to dive into some water before you could jump on its back. And now that seems like a really cool idea to me. And I bet that, as you know, for the sake of spectacle, that would just look absolutely amazing. But no, they decided to go with this next Colossus instead. And I'm not about to say that this next Colossus is a bad fight, because it is not a bad fight. It's just strange, and it's one of those fights where I actually wonder how I completed it the first time, because there seems to be no indication on what to do from the start of the fight. And so you'll see what I'm talking about when we get there. Now, before we go too far, there's actually a lizard we can grab up here, as well as an altar that for praying at. And it is right... Wait a minute. Is it not right here? Hold on. Oh, no, I'm stupid. It's a little further up. Oh, my gosh. I'm dumb. Also, I jumped on a rock, apparently. Didn't mean to do that. All right. I'm stupid. It's on the next bend. All right. But, yeah. So, there's a lizard we can grab up here on our way. However, grip is not really what you're going to need in this fight. It's more so patience. Because I got to say, this next fight is one of the most aggravating. Not because it's particularly difficult or because the Colossus themselves is awful. It's just the mechanics of the fight are kind of aggravating. You cannot go that way. No. We're not allowed to drop down the cliff like that. Alright, so we increased our grip. I'm going to save at this just because I can. There we go. And aggro, I do not need you anymore. Because we are going to be heading up this way and climbing around this pillar. Be very careful, by the way, right here, because this waterfall will take you over the edge. And kill you instantly. It's also very easy to get sucked into the current, so you're not really safe in the water until you've gone a ways out from it. So don't go for a swim yet. That's all I'm saying. Don't go for a swim until you have gone all the way up over here to where these trees are and then jumped in. Then you'll be okay. Because you do need to go... Okay, I'm getting stuck on a tree. Because you do need to go for a swim eventually. This was another one of those Colossi where if you looked hard enough, you could see them at the start of the fight. But, or before the start of the fight, excuse me. But, again, Bluepoint has done an excellent job in leaving that a mystery to all of us with their lighting techniques in this remake, which I cannot praise enough because it adds so much to the atmosphere of this game. I know there's a lot of people that are like really missing the like yellowish glow, yellowish hue that the originals had. But I mean, first of all, you can just turn that on in the settings with the filter. But second of all, I just think that this technique works so much more than it did in the original. But now we're going to want to head up here. Take a look at your surroundings real quick. Okay, you've got 1 broken platform. You got 2 broken platforms. And then you've got 3 not broken platforms. You can start at any one of these broken platforms because that will trigger the fight. Just saying. So get up here. And then we're going to climb some stairs and... Ladies and gentlemen, meet Pelagia. Okay, this guy is weird. Get under the water. Don't get hit by those. Okay, so yes, he is able to shoot electrically charged bursts from his tusks. Very strange creature. He does not have a face, and in this version, they gave him scales. I know. He's just... Pelagia is weird. He has also got the weird music playing, the strange creeping shadow music, and that just makes this all the worse. But here we go. This fight is just bizarre. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to swim around him, which is actually kind of a frustrating task to complete. And then you're going to want to start climbing your way up his back. He is going to shake you off a little bit. So just hang on in there. It's okay. You just got to be patient with this fight, like I said. That's really the only thing you need for this fight. It's not that difficult once you are patient with him. So make sure you have your sword out. And he's going to shake again. Just hang on in there. As soon as you get to the head, we can actually get things going in this fight. So, see these altars? What we need to do is we need to guide Pelagia to the altars by hitting him in the head teeth. I know, I cannot believe I just said that. In the head teeth. Which, by the way, gosh, you really need to brush these, dude. Seriously, what is this fight? Okay, now, whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop that. I'm hitting you in the head teeth again, and you are going to keep going. These each control the direction he moves in, and now I'm going to jump, get up here. You can actually alternatively get up onto him by climbing his face mask, which I usually only do if I miss my jump up onto the altar and then fall down to the lower level. That's typically the only time I do that. Now, as soon as you hide from a shot of his, he will jump up here, put his 2 legs up, and you can jump down onto his belly. From here, this is his only weak spot, both in normal and hard mode. Stab. Just keep going, don't hesitate, and I'm apparently stopping my animations. Okay, he's probably going to go back down. Got one more stab in, good. Okay, so he should be pretty easy to finish off on the second cycle. But, in doing that, he's mad, so he's going to take down that altar, making my life a little bit harder. Okay, he will not take down that altar unless he falls on his own accord. Now, on top of that, he also will not destroy all 3 altars in the fight. That's just not going to happen. So, don't worry about that happening, promise. You're never going to like miss that opportunity. Even then, you can still lure him to one of the broken ones and then climb his face. I mean, even if that was somehow possible. So, yeah, don't worry about it. It's never going to happen because then the fight would be impossible to complete. So we're going to want to just swim up around here on the back, climb our way up again, and Pelagia, we're going to have to probably lead him quite a ways to get to the next set of altars. Yeah, they're over there. So, oh, actually, there's one to my right. Never mind. I think we're fine then. So if I can keep hopping my way up here, don't shake again, please. Don't do it, don't do it. Oh, he's doing it. He's doing it. He's just calm down, Pelagia. It's going to be okay. There we go. Yeah, this fight, just so you know, is like a speedrunner's bane. No matter what you do in this fight, no matter how you manipulate Pelagia or trick him, this fight is always the longest of any of the speedruns. Like, no matter what. Just to give you an idea of how frustrating this fight can be. Okay, quick, 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 quick. Want to get behind cover. Hey! You doofus, I'm here. Oh, here we go. Okay, there we go. He noticed me. Well, how are you supposed to tell he doesn't have eyes? Unless they're, like, hidden behind that mask or something. But, or, like, in those holes. That just makes him look even weirder. Alright, here we go. Jumping again. Grab on. And I think I just need one fully charged stab to do this. And once again, you have to ask yourself, why in the heck did Team Eco decide that was the better idea to keep? I mean, it's a cool fight, but gosh dang, it's weird. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for this episode of Let's Play Shadow of the Colossus. I hope you all enjoyed it very, very much. And I will see you all in the next one.